Shopify Prestige Theme Customization 2025. So hello guys and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we will be creating a bit of a long video. We're going to be exploring around our Shopify's themes and we will be playing around with the Shopify Prestige theme, which is going to be available in our theme store. So first things first, let's simply visit our sales and channels here. You're going to select online store. Let's show you where you will be able to find and get your Prestige theme. So over here, as you can see, our current theme right now is the Dawn theme, or known as the Shopify Dawn theme. It's the default theme that goes with your store. Any store that you create, this will be the default theme. And we can see here in my theme library that I have a trial on our Prestige over here. So where do you find or how do you get Prestige themes? So you can easily find that by simply scrolling down over here. You will be able to see here popular free themes, and these are all free themes, by the way, that you guys could check out. But if you want to see more options, because as you can notice, Prestige theme is not available in the free options over here or in this list over here. So to be able to find it, you're simply going to click on visit theme store over here. And in the theme store, of course, this is where you will be able to find or look for other styles or other themes. Although keep in mind that these were the free ones. In the theme store, there will be some themes that you would need to pay for. As you can see here right off the bat, you could see that some of this are already paid. As you can see, the Lumen theme is going to cost you $270 over here. San Francisco is gonna cost you $320, and so on and so forth. So Shopify has thousands of themes, or at least 1,000 themes, because as you can see here, you could even check out or have a checklist over here of features that you want to come with your website or your website theme. So if you want to have a age verifier, you could have that as well. Infinite scroll, stuff like that. So if you have a specific theme that you're going for or you want to see on your website, you could even select them over here under features, which will really help you with finding the correct theme or the theme that you want. There's way more themes over here. You could check out some sections over here, by the way, or like specific categories. But anyway, you might have noticed that we already see Prestige over here right at the top. You can see. And if you select this, we will be able to see more information about it. Now, the theme comes with 3 main colors. So it has Allure, Couture, and Vogue over here. It has different features that are made for us. For example, here, it explains what this theme is for, what it is great for, and why you should use it for specific types of website goals. For example, it's really great for editorial content, physical store, or visual storytelling. It does a lot of different information over here, like checkouts and stuff like that. So you guys could check this out if you want. You can see. But anyway, what we will do for today's video, so that you could we could show you how it looks like, how we will be able to customize it without purchasing it, we're just going to click on try theme. Before we do that though, let's view our default theme over here. Let's preview what our website would look like when we use our theme over here, which is Prestige. You can see here we have our header over here, beautiful header at the top, which will activate when we hover over it. You can see, but if you're not hovering it, it's going to have a transparent look, which will give your website a very professional appearance, as you can see. Then as you scroll down, it's going to activate, of course. This is just for the video on the start. Over here, you have a very minimalistic and professional style over here for your different products. There's even categories for men, as you can see here. And you have some photos over here. You have some moving text over here, each with specific links attached to them, of course. And you have your product list and so on and so forth over here. So there's a lot of things that you will be able to do. This one's really cool, by the way. There's a lot of things that you will be able to do with this theme. So let's get started. So simply click on try theme over here, and let's go back to our themes page over here. You will be able to view it after a while. There's like a process here. Like something similar to downloading it. But after that, you should be able to see it under your theme library over here. So if you want to be able to use this for your store, you're going to have to purchase it, of course. But let's just customize it and show you guys the different things that we will be able to add or change with this current theme. So let's give it a while to load over here. And there we go. So the theme that we're having right now is pretty empty, as you can see, because it allows us to insert all kinds of things from our own media or our own images, as you can see. But the style, as you can see here, the structure, the layout is going to be extremely similar to the output that we saw earlier. So that is like the similar end goal. So we have a pre-built theme over here with a lot of different things here. And you can see here on the left side, the different collection of elements that we already has or have. So there are two ways to approach this. Either you follow their theme or like follow the layout that you have here, just simply insert the different products that you have, input your different information and so on and so forth, and you will be able to be able to create an amazing output similarly to what we checked out earlier. Or you could also customize, add your own sections, add your own elements, stuff like that into your website over here, adding a bit of novelty because you're adding your own elements, adding your different things, which will really improve your website. So let's check out first the different things that we could add. So sometimes the themes would come with additional sections or additional custom sections or elements that you could actually add. So anyway, so if you click on add section over here, you can see we have a countdown timer and a logo list over here. So these are not typically available sections or options to choose from when you're customizing something like the Shopify Dawn theme. So you could easily add these, and for example this one, which is going to be at the top over here, which will look really great. And you could also check out what currently is within our header over here. So as you can see, so we have an announcement bar over here at the top. So if you click this, you can now double click this section and you should be able to modify your text over here. So if you want to change this, so let's say, let's change it to a different name. Not letting us change it. Over here on the right side, as you can see, you have a text bar or a text box over here. So we're going to put here 50% off. Just your typical website promotion that you will be able to see. 50% off for the month of love. Something like that. And you can even add some link into this. So if you have a specific group of or a collection of products, you could easily add a link for that page. So you will be able to be redirected there. Over here for our video over here, you can simply just select this image column over here or section, and you will be able to see it on the right side are different customization. So the main thing that we're customizing here is of course the image. So you could simply select here your specific image and upload them, or we could also explore images over here for ourselves. For example, tech over here. There are a lot of images available for you to try it over here, as you can see. You can upload the video similarly to what we saw earlier in our example, but we're saving this one, as you can see. And you could also have a specific image for mobiles if you have an idea, or if you want to have a different style for when you're on a mobile, or like if you're viewing your website on a mobile, you can also select a specific image or a different image over here. So I'll show you that. Let's change it to a different image over here. So let's say let's still go with tech over here, but we're going to select a different image. So let's just select one from here. There we go. As you can see, so we have now different image from our desktop and mobile over here. Now after that, you could also select our text over here again. Modify your context over here. So we have a subheading and a heading over here. So simply enter or type in your heading or what message that you want to have. So let's say tech of the future. Something like this. There we go. Then over here, we will guide you. something like that. So something simple. So we have that, and then you could also modify where it would be located. So whether it's top left, as you can see, you could have it on the top left. But I think the perfect one for our theme over here is in the center, as you can see, so that we could maximize the space. And we could also add, I think, more images depending on this. There we go. So there's a different section here you could have. So you could have 2 layers over here of images. So you could add another one over here. Next one over here for our collection, featured collection. Also, if you want to add more images over here, by the way, you can just simply select over here on the right side or the left side over here, our slideshow, and we could add another block over here, which will of course allow us to add an image and a video over here. So depending on what you want to have, this is like a carousel or like a slideshow of images. So simply select the specific block that you want. For example, video, of course, we could easily add that as an additional section over here. So it will be 3, as you can see here, instead of 2. So same thing, you could select a video over here, similarly with what we did with the image. Now, the next part over here is the featured collection. Now, the featured collection will allow you to display a collection of products. So outside of our theme over here, there are different things that you could modify in Shopify, such as having customized collections, such as, for example, you could create collections of summer clothes, stuff like that. So those are the things that you will be able to do. You will be able to group different products. So as you can see here on the right side, you will be able to select specific collections or create collections over here, as you can see. You can also add some heading if you want, but this is like the default appearance. So if you created, since we didn't select any collections right now, if you created any device, or rather any product inside of your inventory, it will automatically appear in these areas. So let's say you added 4, it will automatically be pasted here. Now we also have another section here, multi-column. This is for informative areas, like you're informing your users or audience about something, maybe about yourself, or maybe about the company, or maybe about the product that you're trying to sell. Okay, this thing is a bit distracting, so let's see what we can do to stop it from moving. I guess I'm going to remove our image over here for now. So let's go back. I'll just crash it for now because it keeps moving and it's a bit hard to work with that. So anyway, so this is where you're going to put in different information over here. You can select this and you can modify it on the right side over here. You could also add an image, by the way. So it's both a heading, a context, and an image over here. And of course, if you want this specific items to redirect to a specific page, you could easily add a URL link over here. So for the image, let's say let's add an image over here. Let's go with staff favorite for now. And let's add something like this. Or let's go with this smartwatch over here so we keep up with our theme. Same thing with this one. You could as easily upload any option that you want or any stuff that you want. I'm just using the free stock available for us over here. We're going to save it, by the way. I forgot to save the other one. Select a different one over here. Maybe work from home. Select this one. Click on select. And then lastly over here, let's also explore free images and work from home. Let's go with this cat. Select. And there we go. So of course you're going to be utilizing your own images over here, then your own titles. And over here now, this is going to be similar to your featured collection over here, but this time this is a collection list that will showcase the different collections that you have. So for example, you have summer clothes over here, winter clothes, or in the tech side, let's say for handheld devices. Then you have here some desktops, laptops, mobile devices, stuff like that, depending on what you're selling, of course. And there will always be categories with different things that you're going to sell. So you're going to create a collection of those different things. We also had the really cool one earlier, the before and after over here. So it's just a really neat effect. So you're just going to select a specific image. So let's go select a random one from now or for now. Shop local. So let's say let's go look for something similar over here or like a similar style. So maybe let's just go with something like this as the first one. And we're going to select our second image. It's recommended that they have the same aspect ratio, by the way, or like the same size to avoid problems. Done. Because if it's not the same size, as you can see. Anyways, as you can see, it will automatically adjust and it's really cool. So if you have two variations of product with different appearance or different colors, something like that, you could utilize this a really cool section over here, which is the before and after image. Next one, we have this something similar to infinite scroll, where you only are able to move on to the next section after you scroll down or after you finish scrolling. So you can add as many text as you want over here. Of course, you can also add an image over here. So to select this, you can select any background image that you prefer. So let's say women's fashion over here. Let's go with this one. Select. So we have this. So this should also be changeable, or this is also something we should be able to change. This image over here on the top. But anyway, you could also have image for the specific text over here. So you could also add more text over here on the left side. So if you click on add image with text over here, you will be able to add another section. So that will increase the length of parts that you will be able to scroll on. And the next one over here, these are now newsletters, different section over here to shop the look and so on and so forth. And we have a very neat footer over here. So you can click on add section in the footer, and you could also see all the available sections that we were exploring earlier available here, as you can see. So if you want to have more than one or be able to apply those in different pages, because of course the homepage is not the only page you can modify. You can also modify a specific product page or like the checkout page, stuff like that. So those are the different things you could utilize as well. You can see. So you could also customize them. So over here, so I guess there's issue with that. Uh, just go to the home page. Go back here. We're having issues. There we go. Anyway, okay, so aside from this, we can also click on our settings over here on the top left. Click on homepage since it's a bit funky over here. But anyway, after you click on the top left over here, there will be some settings that we will be able to change. We are able to change the appearance, the colors, typography, format, animation, and so on and so forth, wherein you are able to modify to a certain extent the appearance once again. So if you remember earlier at the start of the video, we said that there were three main color schemes or color styles for the trial. But over here, you are actually able to add more schemes for yourself. So you could easily customize the colors of the background, colors of the buttons, so on and so forth, the fonts, stuff like that. Those are the different things that you are able to modify with the different schemes over here. And then you could apply themes all throughout different sections, or if you want the entire page, actually, you can just change it directly over here. Aside from that, we have different typographies as well. If you don't like the fonts being utilized, you can easily change that. We have current formats over here for currencies. We have animations. We have some color swatch over here. You can see. Product cards. So basically, every part of your theme over here, you are able to modify its settings, more on its appearance, and so on and so forth. You can see. And if you want to also have some app embeds, that is also available here. You could search the App Store for really cool features or really cool apps that would increase or make your Prestige website even better and have a really great appearance. But anyway, guys, after you customize anything you want here, after you modify some headers or after you input your company information or business information, simply click on save over here on the top right, and you should be able to save your progress. And then you are now able to publish, or that is, or the website that you have done will be publishable and be available for the public. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.